just think about NIL in college and how that is going to impact overseas. And I would think in some ways gives the players union a leverage that you could have never expected to have, because now there's competition for the talent.
Yeah.
And that naturally, hey, the standards have to be raised, because otherwise guys have an option to go someplace else.
Absolutely, absolutely. And for clubs that are not in EuroLeague that own the rights to these players, like for them, it's going to be almost impossible to hold back some of these young guys. I mean, the opportunities especially the good players they get through NIL, are uncomparable to the budgets of the clubs here that are in lower leagues. However, in EuroLeague, yeah, clubs should seriously start considering of readjusting the way they think in order to keep some of those players under their roof and continue to develop them. Too many times I get the feeling that clubs just give up on a player and say, yeah, we're not going to invest in this player anymore when he hits 18, 19 years. We'll just let him go to college and earn his money in the NIL. I mean, good for player. I mean, nobody wants to see player not taking advantage of the opportunities out there. But I think that we're going to see some adjustments in the next couple of years on clubs approaching this a little bit more seriously. Because one of the fears that I talking to people that people here in Europe has is, yeah, we're letting players go and they make money through the NIL, whether they're there for 1, 2, 3, 4 years. Very few are going to get drafted. That's just the reality. Not just international players, right? Any player, right? So the small percentage of players will go to the NBA, and the vast number is going to return back. Knowing how competitive EuroLeague is and how every year there is 10 or more teams who legitimately believe they're going to win the championship.
Yeah.
If player is not going to develop properly and he's not going to be good enough to compete, they're not going to get EuroLeague jobs. So the fear is that we're going to be losing some of those guys who potentially might not develop properly, and they're going to come back not as developed as we want. And that's just going to, in long term, make a league, let's say, weaker from the talent standpoint and older also, right? Like the EuroLeague is very old as it is, and you want to get younger. So these are some of the obstacles, that we're going to have to work on in the next couple of years.